Hey everybody, this is Chandler from No Rules Music, and one of my students tested positive for COVID this week and asked for some practicing tips. So I'm going to do a video on finger picking on the ukulele for him, and hopefully best wishes for him. But I'll give you just an introduction to finger picking on the ukulele. So we're going to be trying to do something that, when I say finger picking, I mean something like this. So it's all about what the right hand is doing. And there are 3 parts to this. I usually anchor my finger here. Part 1 is the alternating thumb. Just from the 4th to the 3rd string and back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's really repetitive and boring, but you want to get it to the point where your thumb is just kind of doing that automatically from the 4th string to the 3rd string. It just knows what it's doing. It's staying on beat on the downbeat. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I would stop this video and practice that until you have that down. That's the alternating thumb. That's part 1. When you have that down, you can add part 2, which is the pinch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So what I'm doing is I'm using the thumb for these 2 strings, 4 and 3. On string 2, I'm using my index finger, and on string 1, I'm using my middle finger. So each string has a finger that's covering it. And on the pinch is when you pick one of these 2, string 1 or string 2, up at the same time as your thumb going down. So it's like this. Just watch. I'm squeezing, I'm pinching, I'm plucking together the top and the bottom string. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So stop the video and practice that slowly. Start slow and come up to speed. You can play any chord you want. I'm playing a G chord here. You can even 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there I went to the C chord. So I'm pinching on 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go back to the G chord. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are the first 2 things. First is your alternating thumb, and it's got to be steady as a rock. 1, 2. Got to be steady as a rock, and then 2 is the pinch where you pluck. It can be the 2. It can be the string 1 and string 4, or you can also do it later on, string 2 and string 4. In this case, it makes a unison sound. But if you're doing like a C chord here, So it's when you're pinching on the beat with your thumb. But right now we're doing the top string and the bottom string together. 1, 2, 3, 4. The third part is adding in the and. So it's like this. I'm going to keep the thumb going. You see that? 1, 2, and 3. I'll break that down a little more. So your thumb is just going bong, 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 and it's got to kind of be separate and automatic. This top string is going on beat 1. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So that's your basic pattern. Thumb and pinch. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So that's your basic pattern, and you can start there and break it down into smaller pieces. Start with your thumb, then add in the pinch. Oops, sorry. See, my fingers kind of do it automatically. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Now there's other ways to do that differently. You can play the melody with these two fingers. So you'll be able to do some stuff later, but for now, I just want the basic pattern. Your thumb, your pinch on the 1 beat, the downbeat of the 1, and then the upbeats, which is 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 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 I keep my finger anchored right there while I'm doing that, so my fingers know exactly where to go. So maybe you'll have, maybe my student will have a lot of time to work on that in quarantine, but hopefully some of you might find that helpful too. It's our introduction to finger picking. All right, thanks a lot.